Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. So today we are going to be talking all about some fun and flirty fragrances. In my opinion, all of the fragrances I'm going to be sharing with you today are extremely feminine. They're really girly, light-hearted and perfect for going on a date, perfect mood lifters and things like that, and I'm just really excited to share these with you. So as ever, get yourself comfortable and grab yourself a drink and a snack. Comment below your drink of choice. Today I have my classic peppermint tea. I'm actually very glad of this today, to be honest, because it's very cold in here. Before we jump into today's video, I'm sure you may have noticed my hair. It is looking extremely different today, and you may be wondering whether I got some highlights. I have not got any highlights in my hair whatsoever. These are actually hair extensions. So today's video is in collaboration with the fantastic hair extension company MHOT. Now, MHOT is a company specialising in high quality, real remy human hair extensions. On their website they have a wide range of different colours, styles, lengths and things like that. So I decided to go for these beautiful kind of ombre honey blonde effect hair extensions. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments, but I think they look absolutely fantastic. It's just such a change. When I first put them in, I was just so taken aback at how different it made my hair look. It's also added a little bit of length as well. My natural hair is quite long anyway, but these have actually added on a fair bit of length, if you can see that there. It was fairly straightforward to put them in, and once I had them in, I got my hair curler and did some waves just to help blend them all together, and I really think that it adds to the overall look of the hair. I think these mermaid waves just look incredible with these extensions. So initially I would never have really considered hair extensions for myself now, because as I say, I have naturally very long hair. However, it was very interesting to discover that you can actually use hair extensions to change your hair colour. I'd never considered using hair extensions in that sort of way. So like I say, these are really high quality remy human hair extensions, and each singular weft in the pack is fairly thin, so each one is breathable and lightweight to wear on the scalp, which is just really fantastic. To be quite honest with you, I am an absolute amateur when it comes to things like this, and considering I had no clue what I was doing, I think we have a pretty nice result there. I think the curls make a big difference, by the way. So if you are thinking of purchasing your own hair extensions, I would definitely curl them, because it really helps to blend them all together and it just adds to the overall look, I think. So these hair extensions can tolerate up to 180 degrees Celsius. That is the maximum recommended temperature for these hair extensions. I think the fact that I've been able to change up my whole hair colour is just incredible. I think something interesting to note about that as well is the amount it would actually cost to go to a hairdresser and get, you know, this sort of balayage ombre effect. That would be a very high cost, and eventually it would kind of fade and you have to have it maintained and things like that. But this way, by purchasing these hair extensions, it's like a one-time payment and you can have them in whenever you want or have your own natural colour. So it's kind of, you're not fully committing to the colour either, because for me personally, I used to have blonde hair. I used to have my hair bleached and it completely ruined my hair. I'm trying not to dye my hair at all now. So this is a really nice non-damaging way of getting that sort of highlighted effect, and you don't have to use any bleach on your hair whatsoever. So these are the luxurious weight in 22 inches long. So they have a wide range of different lengths on their websites. I decided to go for 22 inches. It goes up to 24 inches though, so if you wanted it even longer than this, if you wanted real, you know, Rapunzel hair, then that's also an option as well. Please let me know what you think. It's quite a change for me, because for a start, normally I wear my hair straight, just natural, and also my hair is so dark naturally, so it's just strange seeing this. It almost brings back memories, because like I say, I did used to bleach my hair like years ago, but I decided to stop doing that because of how damaging it was. So it's really fun how you can just pop these on, no damage whatsoever to your own hair. So I'm really Excited to have been able to show you these today. Thank you again to MHOT for sending these to me to show you guys, and thank you to MHOT for sponsoring today's video. Okay, so now moving on to today's fragrances. First up today, I want to show you this beauty here. This is a really fun and of course a flirty fragrance. This is Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. And this fragrance, you guys, just smells absolutely incredible. It is so sweet and fun and girly. It's a nice, pleasant, sweet, sort of shampoo-like smell. So beautiful, fruity, light-hearted, fun, sweet, caramel, vanilla. Very sweet, light-hearted, not mature at all, not sophisticated, just kind of a carefree, fun fragrance, really. And the funny thing about this one, you guys, is I actually don't find this sickly, I don't find it too sweet, and I am quite picky with that. Sometimes if a fragrance is a particular kind of sweetness, it will really bother me, but this one, it doesn't bother me at all. In fact, I really, really enjoy it. And I think the reason for that is the fact that this fragrance, it's not super powerful, it's not that potent in my opinion. It's kind of a slightly lighter scent overall, I would say. It's not like super potent at all, it's not a strong fragrance, and I think that's probably why it doesn't really bother me. Just very, very pleasant, very flirty, super feminine, perfect for just going on like a daytime date or something like that. I just think it's a really fun fragrance and I absolutely love it. So that is Gold Couture. Now, I couldn't mention Gold Couture in today's video without also mentioning my original Viva La Juicy fragrance. Now this one is, again, super fun, super flirty. Just a beautiful, fruity, floral, caramel kind of fragrance, and to me this is a really good dupe for Grand Ballo from the niche house of Xerjoff. So that is a very high-end niche fragrance, really beautiful, and to me this fragrance smells very, very similar to it. So with this one you get a lot of that honeysuckle, gardenia, caramel and red berries as well, and it's just a really fun, girly, light-hearted, flirty fragrance, and it's just absolutely fantastic. I think in particular I really enjoy this one for the spring and summertime. I think the nature of this fragrance, the fact that it's quite light-hearted and sweet and girly, I think all of those factors about this fragrance just makes it perfect for the spring and summer as well, so I've been loving it right now. So that is Viva La Juicy. Next up today we have this beauty here. This is Summers Aphrodisiac, and this is another beautiful kind of flirty feminine fragrance, which sort of reminds me of the Viva La Juicy's, but in my opinion this one is better. So this fragrance, although it is very, very affordable, it's like a similar price range to the Viva La Juicy's, this one has that same sweet red berry kind of feeling about it, florals, very rich, and to me this one is a bit more seductive. This one is a bit more Viva La Juicy but for the nighttime. If you wanted something kind of almost similar to Viva La Juicy but you wanted it to be a bit more womanly, a bit more mature, a bit more seductive, then I would definitely check this one out. This one has very good lasting power, so this one has more depth and it's got more substance to it, more so than Viva La Juicy. This one is a stronger fragrance. So basically, if you really love the Viva La Juicy perfumes but you want something stronger, something a bit more leaning on the muskier side, and something a bit more for evening times and things like that, then I would definitely check this one out. It's really, really good, you guys. Really, really good fragrance, seriously. This is a fantastic, affordable date night scent, a feminine fragrance. You could even wear this every day, I think. And it's just fantastic, so flirty, feminine and beautiful, and I absolutely love this one. So that is Summers Aphrodisiac. Next up today we have Viktor and Rolf Flowerbomb. This is a classic fragrance, you guys. It is a must try and a collection staple. Such a fantastic floral, sweet, patchouli, rich, feminine, slightly creamy and almost something slightly leaning lactonic on my skin. I'm not sure if that's the intention of the fragrance, but I definitely detect something reminiscent of a lactonic note on my skin anyway. The florals in here are fantastic. So powerful as well. This is a beautiful floral scent, but don't be fooled. This scent is a fantastic, powerful fragrance as well. It might possibly be the patchouli in here, giving it some depth because it definitely has a richness, it has a lot of substance. I would even go as far to say that you should spray with caution because it's a very strong fragrance. It's probably one of the most powerful floral scents I've ever tried, actually. Really beautiful. This is the kind of fragrance which will get you noticed because it does have that strength. Other people will be able to smell you, and it's just so flirty, so feminine. Perfect for any occasion really, but it would be particularly lovely on a date. This is just a wonderful fragrance, you guys, and the funny thing is I didn't always love it, so I went through a phase where I really kind of went off it, I think because of that slightly creamy, milky quality that I pick up on in this fragrance. It's not listed in, oh, whoopsie-daisy, it's not listed in the notes or anything, like a lactonic note, it's not listed, but for some reason I think the way that the florals blend together, something about the way the florals smell on my skin, once it warms up on my skin, it reminds me of something creamy or lactonic, and for a while that put me off, but now I actually really enjoy that about this fragrance, so I've kind of grown to love it again. Just so beautiful, sweet, floral, mood lifting, feminine, perfect kind of everyday fragrance. So that is Viktor and Rolf Flowerbomb. Next up today we have this beauty here, Si Fiori from Armani. This is a fantastic girly fragrance. If you enjoy the original Si, I do think there's a good chance you would like this. This is kind of creamier, this has something almost slightly milky about it as well actually, like in comparison to the original Si, which doesn't have that at all. This is a creamy, fruity, vanillic, musky, beautiful floral fragrance, you guys. It's fantastic. I really pick up on that black currant, blackberry, blackcurrant note, the vanilla, the slight muskiness, but it's not too much at all. I'm feeling a bit funny about musky notes in fragrances these days. I'm not the biggest fan of it, to be quite honest with you. However, in here it's just so subtle and it blends with the creamy kind of tone of this fragrance. Like it just blends seamlessly in there and it's not overly musky at all, in my opinion anyway. It's so stunning, you guys. This is actually such an exquisite, girly, feminine, everyday kind of fragrance, but it's also very flirty, very, very attractive, that kind of thing. If you absolutely love your sweet fragrances and you like blackcurrant and vanilla, then I think you would be in heaven with this one, to be quite honest with you. It's really stunning, especially like I say, if you enjoy sweet scents. Just a fantastic fragrance and I absolutely love it. The only thing I'll say about this one is the projection seems to be soft to moderate. I wouldn't say that this is a beast mode fragrance by any means, but I don't think that's the intention of it. I think the way that this fragrance smells, to me, it's not really intended to be a super loud, obnoxious scent anyway. So I think that the performance of this fragrance, I think it suits the scent profile and the way that it smells and things like that. But I would say that it's probably soft to moderate projection and longevity. So if that's important to you, I would just bear that in mind. But otherwise, it is a fantastic, beautiful, sweet fragrance. So that is Armani Si Fiori. Next up today we have La Nuit Trésor Eau de Toilette. Now this one is extremely different to the Eau de Parfum. This one to me smells as though you've taken all of the heavy base notes away from the original, so it definitely is a much lighter, much more easygoing kind of feminine version, perfect for every day. This is a fantastic fragrance, especially due to the fact that for an eau de toilette, this performs like an eau de parfum in my opinion. This has a very good lasting power. Now, sometimes, admittedly, I do sometimes forget to mention that. If it's not, you know, typically if a fragrance is sort of moderate lasting power and things like that, I will just kind of forget to bring it up. and I'm trying to remember to bring it up more often in videos, because I do get asked a lot in the comments about the lasting power of certain fragrances, but to be quite honest with you, I find it hard to remember how, you know, exactly how long each fragrance lasts. But this one in particular, it's really worth mentioning because it is just so impressive. The lasting power, the projection, everything like that, it is so strong. So this fragrance to me performs like a eau de parfum, a very strong eau de parfum at that. And just to give you an idea, so you know these Viva La Juicy fragrances here, these are eau de parfums supposedly, but they don't perform, in my opinion, like they're very light fragrances. They don't really project. They're very much kind of a soft projection. They're kind of almost like a skin scent after a while. But this fragrance here performs like 10 times better than this one, even though this is the eau de parfum and this is the eau de toilette. So, you know, but this one is a really fantastic fragrance when it comes to performance. If that's the kind of thing you look for in fragrances, then I would definitely check this out, because even though it's a lighter scent, it's not as heavy as the, you know, eau de parfum version of La Nuit Trésor. This is a much more easygoing fragrance. So that is La Nuit Trésor Eau de Toilette, really nice, kind of fruity, like vanillic, floral, peony kind of fragrance. This smells very, very pink. I think the combination of the berries, like the very juicy pink berries they have in here, mixing with the peony, mixing with the vanilla and the sweet notes, I think altogether it just smells like a very, very girly, feminine, kind of a giggly sort of daytime date fragrance, if you know what I mean. It's just really beautiful, you guys, and I think it will be a fantastic scent for the spring and summer. So that's La Nuit Trésor Eau de Toilette. Next up today we have this beauty here, Armani My Way. This is such a beautiful modern tuberose fragrance. If you enjoy tuberose but you're looking for a kind of really light-hearted, bubbly, happy sort of version of a tuberose fragrance, you have to check this one out. Sweet, beautiful bergamot, orange blossom, creamy, sweet, girly tuberose, cedar, vanilla. Such a soft, beautiful, sweet and creamy dry down as well. The dry down on this fragrance is heavenly. I wore this sort of in the evening one time and then I went to bed and I could still smell it. The dry down of this scent, it's just fantastic. The initial spray of this fragrance, it's still stunning, but it's quite different to the dry down, I would say. It's brighter, kind of wakes you up a little bit, if you know what I mean. Just a really positive, uplifting, sweet, feminine, flirty, pretty, attractive kind of smell. Such a fantastic go-to scent as well. I think this would be a perfect signature just for every day, for any occasion, for work as well. I think this would be a fantastic fragrance to wear to work. Just so pleasant, quite kind of clean as well. Like a luxurious shampoo kind of scent. And I absolutely love this one, you guys. It's such a fantastic fragrance. Definitely check it out if you're a fan of tuberose. It's beautiful. So that is Armani My Way. So next up today we have a very special fragrance indeed. This is one of my favourite date night fragrances ever. This is like my go-to super, super girly, super alluring, feminine, attractive fragrance. And it's just perfect for a date night, you guys. And that perfume is Dior's Poison Girl Eau de Parfum. Now, the Eau de Toilette is also very nice. I have briefly tried that one and it is also very nice, but this one has a richness and a depth to it, you guys, which is just stunning. Sweet, balsamic, addictive, orange blossom, rose, almond, something almost reminiscent of a orange sorbet as well, but in a very luxurious way, not in a cheap way at all. Just a touch of that kind of scent in here. Balsamic, like I say, rich, divine, beautiful, you guys. I love this fragrance so much. Please let me know in the comments what you think of it. I think it's an incredible fragrance. I think it's really unique as well. I've heard this fragrance be described as kind of generic and things like that. Let me know if you agree with that, but for me personally, I actually have never smelled anything at all like this fragrance. I think it's really quite unique in the composition, the fact they have the creamy almond in here, the cashmere in the base, sandalwood, all of these gorgeous, gorgeous notes. Quite kind of complex, I would say, not overly so, but it's not a simple scent at all. There's definitely different layers to this, and again, this is a fragrance where the dry down is just heavenly. It's indescribable actually. It's just absolutely stunning. Just absolutely stunning. So that is the beautiful Dior Poison Girl Eau de Parfum. And last up today, but by no means least, we have this beauty here, Viktor and Rolf Bonbon. This is possibly the definition of a light-hearted, fun, girly and flirty fragrance, you guys. It's just fantastic. This has fruity notes in here. It's got that peach, which is really quite prominent when you first spray the fragrance, and it's just beautiful. There's a sweet peachy note in here. The caramel, the woody notes. Just such a stunning gourmand fragrance. If you enjoy your kind of peachy scents and caramel and overall quite sweet scents, then I would say you're going to be in for a treat with this one. I can imagine a really bubbly, pretty, really approachable kind of girl wearing this, if you know what I mean. The kind of girl that's very likeable, always very smiley. Just that kind of girl I can imagine wearing this fragrance. Longevity on this one is okay. I would say Flowerbomb is possibly a little bit stronger. This one still has like pretty decent lasting power though. I would say it's around moderate. Again, like I say, it's actually quite difficult for me to describe longevity sometimes, you guys, because I find it hard to remember, and if it's not particularly memorable, so if it's just moderate, then chances are I'm not really gonna remember exactly how long a fragrance lasts, unless it blew my mind, like the La Nuit Trésor Eau de Toilette. That one I remember distinctively because of how long it lasts and things like that, and how that's quite unusual for an eau de toilette. But in general, I find it sometimes a little bit difficult to remember exactly how long a fragrance lasts. But as far as Viktor and Rolf Bonbon is concerned, I think the lasting power is decent. I think it's okay. Not outstanding or anything like that, but it's definitely got moderate lasting power. So that is the beautiful, sweet and flirty scent, Viktor and Rolf Bonbon. So there we have it, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Those were my fun and flirty fragrances. Perfect for the springtime, really nice and uplifting and girly. Don't forget to check out MHOT Hair Extensions. They are just incredible, and it's been really fun filming with these in today. Actually, it's been quite fun playing with them and like throwing them around and things like that. I just think they look great. It's kind of fun to move your hair and then get a little peekaboo of these little highlights. I think they are just fantastic. So definitely check out MHOT Hair Extensions. Thank you so much for watching today. I truly appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.